Hello, my name is Shovden Maing, and I am 15 years old. I was born on May 2, 2011 at SPMC in Davao City. My mom and dad used to live with my mother's parents before we moved to multiple places. When I was in daycare, I studied in Rizal Elementary School. I was supposed to be in Santa Ana Elementary School when I graduated daycare, but after a conflict between my mother and her male sibling, we moved to Maa. And I was enrolled in Maa Elementary School. And when I finished kinder, my mother made the decision to go back to her mother's house, and I was enrolled in San Roque Central Elementary School for the 1st to 5th grade. I was in 4th to 5th grade when the pandemic started, and then we moved again to Indangan, Buhangin, and I was enrolled in Shofo Levi Fernandez for 6th grade. And we moved again only after 1 year due to high rent prices, and my father made the decision to live in the area of his birthplace, Masicanto. But I was enrolled in Suwawa National High School from 7th grade to 10th grade, which is right now. Let's move on to my family background. My family consists of 3 members. My parents are Mayor Grace C. Maing, my mother, and Brandy A. Maing, which is my father. We currently reside in Hikial, Barangay Suwawan. I am very grateful for them since they sacrificed themselves for me, encouraged me, and supported me. And ever since then, I always did my best for them. Even though I didn't have siblings, my cousins were always a big part of my childhood. They carried me through hardships, taught me valuable lessons, and how they made life more enjoyable, though they earn a special spot in my heart. Aside from my family, let's move on to myself. Mainly, I draw. A lot, actually, but it's digital. Here are some artworks I had recently finished. I also like reading, my favorite book being The Diary of Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. It's the only book in a series that I had actually finished, since I don't have the entire roster, and it's a book I only borrowed. And this may come off as a surprise, but I actually enjoy singing. These are my favorite songs when singing karaoke. It's old, I know. And now, let's talk about my personality. I'm a full-fledged introvert, so I can't really talk too much unless it's with a person or group I'm comfortable and know very well. Because of this, I sometimes find it difficult to attend events alone, especially when I do not know many people there. But when it comes to projects or other activities, I often prefer working alone. It's much easier to focus and complete tasks on my own. Also, in activities that involve teamwork such as role-playing in group performances, I might turn dependent. I find myself pretty hardworking when I want to accomplish something or want something, like a prize. I will try to be as dedicated as possible to get what I want. I believe that determination is an important quality that will help me reach my goals. Now then, let's talk about my memorable experiences. One of the most memorable experiences happened when I was in 2nd grade and joined the Boy Scouts. During that time, there was a contest related to, well, Boy Scouts, and our captain decided that our group would perform a corps. Even though we were competing against 6th graders, we still managed to grab a well-deserved 2nd place. I was very happy of myself and the other Boy Scouts, and I take pride in this achievement, even though it's an ancient memory. And when I was a freshman in my 7th grade, my advisor told me to join the Science Month essay contest, in which I also won. I was competing against 8th to 10th graders, so I am pretty proud of this one too. And finally, let's move on to my goals. I want to finish college and become a teacher, specifically an English teacher. I know my pronunciation could use some work, but I'm pretty confident that I can succeed, even with my stuttering. I would also like to become an art teacher. I want to teach other people what I have learned and hope that they can apply those lessons in their own lives. And that concludes my autobiography. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen about my life. I hope you enjoyed my story, and goodbye!